WordPress is, at its core, a method of organizing data. It simply happens to do that in an aesthetically pleasing way that is intuitive to the user to allow them to find the information they need or want quickly, whether they know what that information is or not. That data belongs to one of two categories: posts and pages. Posts are your site's articles. They make up the content that normally shows on the front page of any blog. They're the daily bread and butter of most WordPress sites. You can edit posts either from the WordPress dashboard or from the admin bar at the top of the page for a logged-in user. To edit a page from the dashboard, click the Posts button and click the All Posts menu option. Here, you'll see a list of all the posts that have been created. The table shows us the post title, the post's author, the categories to which the post belongs, tags added to the post, total number of comments that have been made on the post, and the published date. To edit the post from here, click on the post's title. Now you have access to the content editor, categories, tags, and all the other definable post settings. To edit the post from the admin bar, we'll go out to our site's main page. From here, we'll click on the title of a post to get to that post's individual URL. Now we can see that the admin bar has slightly changed and added the edit option. If we click the edit button, we are taken to the same post edit screen we saw before. I'll cover the editor in detail in a later video, but know that the rightmost button in the editor's options bar opens up some new formatting options you may need. To the right, we see a few widgets. The Publish widget allows us to change the status, visibility, and published date. If you decide the post isn't ready to be published, you can change the publishing status to pending review or draft to keep the post but not publish it to the public. Additionally, we can set the visibility of a post to further define who can see it. If we set the publishing status to public and the visibility to public, anyone can see it. However, if we set the visibility to private, only people that have the URL can view the post. It is not displayed on the front page. Finally, we can password protect the post so only the people with the correct password can see the post. The format settings allow us to choose a template if we have a specialized post. I'll cover these when we start actually creating content. The Categories widget allows us to assign this post to one or more categories. Properly dividing our content into categories will make it much easier for both readers and search engines to find your content. Tags are like categories, only they're more flexible. I recommend defining both categories and tags, but only using one for navigation. We'll look at the differences in the two in a later lesson. Finally, we can set a featured image. This featured image will display directly above the post title on both the main site and the post's own URL. Now we'll take a look at pages. Pages are normally accessed by the tab-like links at the top or side of a WordPress site, depending on where the theme places the page links. Pages are meant for static content more than they are designed for dynamic content. Pages are often used for About Us or Contact Us pages. They are also a good way to highlight personal or company assets. Say you're using WordPress to build a professional website for yourself, and you want your professional information featured prominently. You could use a page to display your resume. You could use another page to display contact forms and information. You could even use a page to house your LinkedIn profile through the use of a plugin. If you're a company looking to make the most of pages, they're an excellent way of connecting with customers and highlighting products or services. The company profile page with a photo and short bio of each employee will give potential customers a face to associate with a voice on the other end of the phone. Pages can also be used to house more specialized areas of your site. Some plugins can provide a new interface that adds a new function or feature to your site. Common examples of these are image galleries, video galleries, and online stores. Managing pages is similar to managing posts. Let's go back to the dashboard and click on the Pages button and select All Pages. We have a similar screen to the Posts screen, but the pages lack some of the options that posts have. There are no categories or tags for pages, as they stand on their own for the most part. To edit a page, you'll click on the page title. This should look familiar because it's the exact same screen used for editing posts, minus the unused settings. The most notable feature that's different from editing posts is the addition of the Page Attributes widget. Here, you can set the page's parent, should it have one, Pages can have a hierarchical structure if need be. The template setting is used to define the design template to be used for the page. By default, the front page template is used. The front page template includes the main content box where your posts are found and the sidebar where your widgets are found. It is worth noting that you can turn off that sidebar by choosing the full width page no sidebar template. Some pages are greatly enhanced by eliminating the sidebar, which may take up screen real estate that may be better used for something else. That's the basics of how WordPress content is organized. In the next video, we'll look at themes.